Welcome back, beautiful people. YouTube gang, Celestial gang, I miss you dearly. I know it feels like I haven't been on here for a minute, which I probably haven't, but I'm also human, okay? And I also need time to rest. And I got shit to do. And I'm working on a couple things for you guys. So just bear with me, right? So, welcome back, Celestial gang. I hope you guys are doing fabulous, living the best version of your reality. With that being said, welcome back to the Divine Feminine, Divine Masculine reading. It is 10 o'clock on the dot, my loves. Okay, well, it's 10:01 now, which that is a message within itself. 10:01 on the 11th. Let's see. 10:01. I do have downloads for you guys, so we're going to go into that. So it's letting you know that personal growth, positive energies, and movement are going to be important themes at this point in your life, which is really interesting because of the download that I actually have as well, right? And it's also talking about tiny little rituals, so hold on to that because it's going to make sense what I'm saying. And every new chapter in your life is significant, but those blessed with 10:01 will be memorable, okay? So it has a lot to do with energies and connections, right? It's also a strong message from your guardian angels that it's time for a change in your life. Perhaps you've been manifesting enlightenment, abundance, love, or twin flame union, or you have been manifesting the same type of people over and over and over with different faces. Expect miraculous changes ahead. Your angels are with you here. So for some of you, there is going to be, look at this, the bottom of the deck, the lovers. For some of you, there is going to be a new romantic love starting, whether it's the Six of Cups, somebody from your past coming in, or somebody new, or your life just ascending to a higher level of commitment with someone else. Whatever it might be. But the energy that I'm getting for a lot of you that are in relationships, the Two of Cups, or are trying to date, or whatever the case may be, I am picking up this energy of revenge here, which is really interesting energy because we have not dealt with a low vibrational reading in a minute, or that type of low vibration when it comes to relationships in a while. So it's going to be interesting to read, right? I just kind of feel like it's going to be very interesting and different for everyone. So take the messages how they resonate. Remember, if you do want a private reading collective, it will be in the description box. Patreon, Facebook, TikTok, everything will be in the description box. Okay? So you guys can get in contact with me. And my other handles will be there. With that being said, I want to go into the downloads and then we'll go into prayer here, okay? So with the downloads collective, Divine Feminine and Divine Masculine, what makes you think that revenge will bring you happiness? There are some people in your lives, collective, right? There are some people in your lives that ask themselves why the people that left them, or why the people that left you are not experiencing unhappiness, or the people that betrayed you, or the people that mistreated you, the people that ghosted you, why aren't they experiencing karma or experiencing, a get back? And it's like they are, but it's simply because they were the narcissist and still are in their mind. So in their mind, they never did anything wrong. So in their mind, whatever it is that may be happening to them karmically, or maybe happening to them that's fucked up, or people leaving them, or their relationships not working, they don't view it as karma. They view it as, oh, these people are fucked up, damn, I chose somebody wrong again, blah, 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 whatever. When in reality, they are the ones that are at fault because they are the ones with the narcissistic personality. I said that at 444, which is also a message. The spiritual meaning is Your connection with the angels and angelic realm is powerful, and that you can trust the guidance they are giving you. Okay, and it's also a sign of love and wholeness, because I kind of feel like these people, what it is that they lack love. They lack love. To them, what they're experiencing is normal, and the hurts and heartbreaks and things that they're experiencing, to them is very normal. It's part of life. It's like you being stuck in a cycle for so long and never having to seek anything else, because this is all you know. It's all they fucking know. So all they know is being in relationships that end up fucking up, end up very toxic, end up with abuse, end up with some type of like, you understand what I'm saying? And to them, that's very normal. These could have been people that grew up in those type of environments. They saw their parents be toxic. They were in nothing but toxic relationships all their life. So you need to understand that they will never view what's happening to them as karma. As versus you're watching them and you're like, yeah, this is definitely karma for everything that you ever did and you ever, right? So, with that being said, some of you are happy now with someone else, and that alone makes your ex or their exes unhappy and now want revenge in some way, shape, or form. This person might try to meddle in the relationship unexpectedly, especially if you are in one right now. And if you're just talking to people, this person might be trying to like figure out who you're talking to, who you're with, who be in your house, who does this, who does that, who's taking you out on dates. You understand what I'm saying? This person is so obsessed with trying to figure out how you moved on from them after they mistreated you. So it's very sick. It's very sick how they think. Some of y'all have exes that are heated or very upset because you're genuinely happy without them, whether you're in a relationship or not. There is someone who's lurking in the shadows, dancing with the devil to get revenge by witchcraft on you, by you leaving them, or even if they left you, they are still trying to obtain you again with witchcraft or with narcissistic, revengeful tactics. Literally having conversations with the devil to get back at this person, but the spirit has you covered. This person is literally having conversation. This person thinks that they're praying to God and trying to manifest you through God, but in reality, some of the things that they're asking God for about you, God will never grant them, because God knows that you have free will. It's like this person is asking God, like, oh, please make this person come back into my life. Oh, please make this person know or see that I'm for them and that I make them happy and that we belong together. And God is like, I can't make people think certain things about other people or accept things about you that they don't like. Right? So this is how you know this person is narcissistic, and they don't even realize that they're talking to the devil. Because the devil is the only person that will fucking grant you the things that you're asking for, especially if you are overriding somebody else's free will. The devil, which is your ego, is filling you up with ideas, or this person up with ideas that let them know that they're in the right, when in reality they're not. It's like this person demands the universe to bring you back to them, but none of the actions show the universe why they should. It's really interesting energy. Look, and it's 10-10. It's a closing of a cycle. Some of you might be... for some of you, this is really interesting, because some of you either broke up with somebody or let somebody go or ghosted somebody, or you got ghosted by someone, and now all of a sudden they're in a whole new relationship with somebody else. Okay? Or you're in a whole new relationship with somebody else all of a sudden, like you wasn't just talking to this person or that person. You understand what I'm saying? And I kind of feel like for some of you, it's only a reflection of how this other person left you and you went and did the same shit to somebody else. Okay, for others of you, it's more about getting out of this cycle of telling yourself that you're happy when you're really not in a relationship or a connection. For others of you, it's literally dealing with somebody who wants revenge because you clearly don't want to be with them no more. or they try to do anything and everything to meddle into the things that you have going on, or the relationships and connections that you have going on now, to try to make it seem like you're still on them, or you still want them, or whatever the case may be. But in reality, it's the other way around, because they're narcissistic. It's very different for everyone. So let's go into prayer. Right? Let's go into prayer and see what energies we have here. And I humbly ask you, collective, that if you come in here, and if you are new, welcome to my channel. My name is Hierophant Joey. I should have done that in the beginning, but who cares, right? We do everything very unconventionally around here. So, my name is Joey, and I'll be a reader. If you resonate with my content, then please hit the like button, the subscribe button, and hit the bell button so you can be notified when I go live or when I drop something, right? Because there will be new things coming along, like the vlog. There will be other readings I will be doing on YouTube now. There's a whole bunch of shit that's going to be happening, collective, so just stay tuned. And like I said, all my handles will be in the description box, and you will be able to get in contact with me that way. But nonetheless, collective, and if this doesn't resonate with you, you can just kindly exit out of the video and go find somebody who you resonate with, okay? So that is the sun, and the sun is me. It is the one, and it is the one who provided you with life and light. It gave us evolution, polarity, and night. Two lights that derive from the same source. It made us in its image from the ultimate force. It travels through space in archetypes of mind, where here and below you can also find. As above, it is below. When we transcend, we return and regrow. From the source, we come and go. In this life, remind yourself of who you are. You shine bright as the light of God, as you come from a shining star. Thank you, Father, Mother God, for waking us up today, allowing us to be an extension of you. Understanding, overstanding, and inner that we're constantly connected to God, source, spiritual guides, archangels, ascended masters, ancestors, anything that is high vibrational, to get these messages across to divine feminine and divine masculine, so they can be able to expand and evolve beyond what they can see in space and time. Thank you for your love, your wisdom, and support every day. We're nothing without it, and definitely nothing without you. In your humble name, we humbly pray every day. So it be. So it be. So I will take a card out from the Divine Feminine and Divine Masculine to see what energies you both are in here. So can we have an energy spirit for Divine Feminine? Thank you. These guys are in creativity here. The rhythm. Your new rhythms of creativity, changing your lifestyle, no longer playing the victim, being emotionally creative, manifesting certain things. A lot of you are learning a lot of emotional knowledge here, especially with the serpent that's sitting on the top. A lot of you are learning how to be in control of your emotions right now, Divine Feminine. Learning how to let go of the emotions that do not purpose or serve you, whether it's coming from Divine Masculine or other people around you, whatever that might be. The top of the deck, yes, talking about that victim energy. Okay, so we have creativity, which is funny because we just went through a full moon in Capricorn, which that is definitely giving full moon energy, right? Some of you are just seeing things from a higher perspective, emotionally, not logically. Emotionally, you're starting to understand why certain things have to happen, why you have to make certain decisions, why you have to switch certain things around, why certain paradigms, habits, patterns have to change. You emotionally understand now. It's like logically before you were stopping yourself from, well, that's just me, blah, blah, whatever. Okay, cool, whatever. But you're going to keep experiencing the same type of things that keep bringing in disappointment or anxiety or instability, okay? So a lot of you now emotionally get it, right? It's like, I have to create this change with my children, because if not, they're going to keep creating the same shit. I have to create this change with my husband or my spouse or whatever, because if not, if I don't keep communicating, then this is going to keep happening. If I don't, you understand what I'm saying? Like you emotionally understand why certain decisions and changes have to happen now. So with Divine Masculine energy, What side of the spectrum are you guys on, right? What side of the spectrum? Divine Masculine got organization and altruism. Altruism is literally like being a humanitarian. Divine Masculine is more in this energy of understanding that if I want to be the leader of this relationship, of my life, of my kids, of my job, my career, my this, my that, then I have to understand that I have to organize certain vibrations, certain friendships, certain relationships, certain patterns and habits, and mold them into something different, because this is not working into my favor, it's working into everybody else's favor. This is kind of like the energy that Divine Masculine is in. Collective. So both of you are in the same energy, but in different spectrums. Because Divine Masculine is more about organizing and being the leader of certain things, and then Divine Feminine is more of understanding, I know that I'm leading in certain aspects, but certain aspects of how I lead need to emotionally change. This is logical, Divine Masculine, and this is emotional, creativity. So for some of you, you might be in a relationship where some of you are operating from a logical standpoint and the other person is operating only from an emotional standpoint, and that is the problem of why you either broke up or why you keep having constant arguments or problems in this relationship, is because both people don't understand that you have to learn where Divine Feminine is coming from, and Divine Feminine has to learn where Divine Masculine is coming from. For others of you, this is more about you leaving a relationship because you understand that you and this person are not compatible, because you are both stubbornly being in these aspects of yourself that doesn't allow the other person to experience the other aspect of the other person, if that makes any sense. Whatever this energy is, I kind of feel like for some of you, your relationship has to be more organized. The way that you connect, the way that you date, the way that you let people in or you connect to them, it needs to be more organized here, right? Because for a lot of you, it's more about what does this, some of you in these relationships think about, oh, what do I benefit from this? When in reality, some of you need to be thinking, what does the other person benefit from this? Because you are in this narcissistic thinking that makes you believe that, oh, the only person that has to benefit out of the relationship is you, or vice versa, or it's them, right? And that is the problem. The problem is that how do both people have the ability to serve each other? What the fuck is the point of being in a relationship if both people aren't serving each other? What is the point of being in a relationship, Divine Feminine, if your creativity, if your emotionality, if your wisdom of emotions does not benefit the other person? And what is the point of being in a relationship, Divine Masculine, if your organization skills, your leadership skills, or your ability to provide and to protect does not serve the other people in the relationship, like your girl, your kids, like hello, is only serving you? Some of you are so busy trying to be that revenge for other people in your love life, or your exes, or the people that you're with, because they're not giving you what you want and they're only creating disappointment. So you're trying to be all petty and trying to be like, well, if I do this then they'll feel like that. You're trying to use this revenge energy to try to get what you want, when in reality, to get what you want, you have to fucking reorganize yourself to be in a vibration to attract what it is that you want from the other person, whether you're in a relationship or not. If your vibrations and frequencies do not match what the other person is bringing in, or vice versa, then what the fuck is the point, collective? Y'all trying to be petty because certain people in relationships can't give you certain things. But in reality, the reason why they can't give it to you is because you need to adjust your vibration and your perspective of how you see what it is that they're giving you and how it purposes you, collective. Because if it doesn't, then it's time to go. Stop trying to play petty games and revengeful games of why they're still in your life, or why you keep accepting them, or why you keep embracing them. They should have no access to you, and you should have no access to them. Some of your relationships just lack creativity. Let's talk about that. Y'all think that coming home from work, working 8 hours and just cooking dinner and having sex and that's why your relationship is boring. Because some of you put in this routine in place, and now that you have outgrown the routine, now both people are trying to get at each other of why the relationship doesn't work, when in reality you're both at fault of why the relationship doesn't work, or why it's stagnant, or why it's not moving forward. For others of you, Spirit is saying, now that somebody is single, now you emotionally pay them no mind. But when they were in a relationship and they were attached to somebody else, you were trying to give them the world and trying to be there emotionally, physically, mentally. And now that they're single, you're trying to act all hard to get. And this is the fucking problem, is that you guys like to play these emotional games and then be mad when people come and give you the same fucking taste of the medicine that you try to give them through revenge. And that is the revenge. The fact that this person is single now, and they're paying you no fucking emotional mind. Or the other way around. Now you're not trying to pay them any emotional mind because they're single and they actually have the liberty and the freedom to give you what it is that you want. This shows how afraid you really are of love and emotions. This person is single now. Don't you have the freedom to go on dates and get to know them and take this shit to the next level? No, but both people are acting like they're not. But when both people were caught up in certain aspects in relationships and whatever the fuck, I have emotions for you, and now having all these emotional conversations and being very emotionally deep with each other, and now that both people are single, you can hear a fucking pin drop. Nobody's saying shit to whoever that is. For others of you, there's a reconnection here. By the next new moon, which I don't know what sign it's in, some of you are going to reconnect with somebody from your past or somebody from a past life relationship. For others of you, like I said, this is just somebody watching you and who you're connecting with. See how this guy is watching who this person is connecting with? Whether it's a same-sex relationship or a girl and a boy or whatever, but this person is lurking in the shadows, like I said, watching you and your relationships and who you're talking to and who you're not talking to. Whoever this person is, you probably don't even know that they're doing this. For others of you, you probably do know that they're doing this because they're like randomly just around. For what reason? You're not around for the reasons and the things and the situations that you need to be around for, but you're around for this. It makes no sense, right? Going to the love romance. What is going on in these connections and relationships? I feel like it's different for everybody. For some of you, this person that's lurking in the shadows is probably just coming back to get revenge on the fact that they thought that once they left you, you was going to run back to them and you never did. This is how narcissistic exactly they are. You freed yourself. They gave you the opportunity to free yourself and you did. They thought that you was going to run back, but you didn't. Let go of control issues in reverse. They can't let go of these control issues because they're narcissistic. This person is just mad because they lost control over you. They no longer have manipulation over you. They can't manipulate you emotionally, physically, mentally, nothing. And this is the problem. they thought that they was going to be able to let you go and then come back and just like, oh yeah, hey, what's up? Yeah, no. For others of you, it's somebody going back and forth between you and somebody else. Not knowing what they want, not knowing who to stay with, not knowing what benefits them. But what makes them narcissistic is the fact that they keep telling themselves that they love both people or that both people love them. When in reality, it's a reflection of how they don't love themselves, so they have to keep running back between two people to get the things that they need from the people because they can't get it from themselves. Whatever they can get from these two people, they will go and get. For some of you, it's definitely divine masculine going between two people, but for some of you, it's a divine feminine going between two masculines, or vice versa. The same sex, right? Take it how it resonates. But I kind of feel like whoever this is, the only reason why they run back and forth and the reason why they run back and forth from your perspective is because they can't get what they need from the other person, but they can get it from you. But then they use you as revenge towards the other person. Take it how it resonates. I don't fucking know. Or you might be the person that they get the shit from, and then the other person that they run back to is the revenge towards you. I don't know. Take it how it resonates. It's really interesting. Some of these people could have lost their job. Finances and career are a factor in their love life right now. Deception in reverse. I don't feel like this person is being deceptive. I feel like they're being honest about what's going on, but I kind of feel like it's the dynamic of it all and how everybody's just accepting what's going on, knowing that these people can give you the shit that you need, right? What are the messages here? Thank you. You deserve love. You are lovable. There's a heart-to-heart conversation that's happening here, honestly discussing your feelings with each other. There's somebody that's coming here to discuss how they feel about you, collective, after getting out of something. It feels like now they have the shot, or they have the space, or the liberty to be able to shoot their chance, or their arrow towards you. Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus energy, taking how it resonates for some of you. There might be a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, but I kind of feel like this might, or with the arrow that's sitting here, they can be a Sag, or even a Libra. Whatever this is this person trying to come to you and have this conversation of how they're ready to discuss how they truly feel about you, collective. Because they released their ex. They're out of this honeymoon stage and they're finally in this stage where they're ready to love themselves first. So that entails them opening up to people that they know love them. They just never opened up to it because they feel like they didn't deserve it. Now that they're free from something, now they feel like they do deserve it. Forgiving and learning, exactly. As you release and heal from the past, like I said they did, you experience more love in your present moments. Exactly. Religious factors are a factor right now. Your love life is being influenced by your religious upbringing and your spiritual path. Some of you are choosing to ascend out of a relationship, to ascend through yourself, to then accept some type of connection or relationship that's in front of you, because there are romantic feelings here between you and this person. Your feelings are real and worth exploring, and I kind of feel like this is what your ascension is trying to tell you, is that some of you were in this spectrum of yourself where you couldn't see that this was real love because you were still attached to an artificial or generic type of love from somebody else that was the narcissistic person that wasn't allowing you to see the person that actually really loved you for who you were, not what you can provide. So now that this person is ascending, whether it's you or the other person, whatever this is, now that they're ascending, they want to explore these feelings. And it's going to happen whether you like it or not. The reason why this person might be even like coming back around, like calling, like asking you to pull up here, let's meet up over there, is because they want you to come back around romantically. This person is making it known that they're single and that they want to shoot their shot. There's a lot of shit going on here. Very soon decide what you want so that it comes to you now. And I kind of feel like this is what this person is doing. They decided what it is that they want. They released themselves from something, whether it's you, them, or somebody else. And now they were either going back and forth before, and now they're trying to finally make the decision of creating a concrete change here. Reconciliation, like I said. Someone from your past is returning to your life. Like I said, it could have been somebody from your past, or the fact that some of you lost hope from this person. This person may be coming back from your past. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. Probably a Sag, like I said. Or a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. But I'm thinking more of a Scorpio or a Pisces. For others of you, you just have to understand that this person, they had to ascend through a lesson of themselves before coming in and then offering you these emotions. For others of you, it was more them organizing and becoming the leader of self before they had the chance to even lead in a relationship, right? Now I can see why we got 1001, because it's a polarity of each other, just how you're on the same spectrum of an archetypal energy. I mean, you're on a different spectrum of an archetypal energy, right? Divine feminine and divine masculine. Taking how it resonates. Something is calling for you to trust the situation and to have faith. Because there's a reconciliation happening here. I just split the deck. Some of you were disappointed about something that didn't happen, but now that it is going to happen, the Fool energy is a new beginning. Some of you had your back towards this new beginning because this person wasn't showing the interest, or they wasn't showing the fact that they were ready to commit or ready to embrace whatever the fuck this was. So you were giving your back to them. But now here they come in with this new beginning. Aries, Cancer. Aries, Scorpio energy. What are the storylines here? A material gain, the Wheel of Fortune. These people felt like, whoever they might be, collective, they kind of felt like, or this could be you, they kind of felt like it wasn't the right time, and you felt like if you would have opened up to whatever this was at that time and place or given moment in your life, you would have never gained what it is that you needed to gain from this person. Whether it was a material gain or whatever it was, it kind of felt like you would have lost more in this connection than gaining anything because of what they were going through. But now that they're in this Wheel of Fortune energy, which is Jupiter, they're expanding. They find the wheel is finally moving in your favor. Whatever this is, Virgo, Sagittarius energy, I kind of feel like now that you see the material gain in this, whether it's their attention, their love, their emotions, the fact that now being together will actually make sense because they have the space and time and the ability to provide, right? Whatever this is, now you might give it a chance here. For some of you, for others of you, this is about some type of good news coming in from somebody. This is like somebody telling you, remember that conversation I told you? This is somebody coming in and telling you how much they gain from actually having you in their life. And that they want to take this to the next level. Because with the Eight of Wands, it's coming in really fast. It's like they can't hold this in any longer. It's like they gain so much from you that now they're ready to give to you. Yep, the Knight of Wands. They're ready to come in and fight for you here. Scorpio, Sag, Taurus energy. The King of Cups. They're ready to be emotionally available for you. Some of you, they might be a Scorpio or even a Libra. Sagittarius. Aquarius, Leo, Taurus. Whatever this might be, look at them. They're just coming in wanting to fight for their connection, for their relationship, for your emotions, for your awareness. They're making a decision to come in here. They're no longer going by what they see, they're going by what they feel. Before, they were going by what they saw and how it wasn't going to work. But now with this Scorpio energy, they're going through a transformation here, right? So they're coming in transformed and ready to be honest and to say the things that they couldn't say before, whatever this is. The Knight of Cups, Aquarius, Pisces energy, the Knight of Cups here. This is like them being emotionally honest about the things that they couldn't be emotionally honest about before. The Hierophant, Taurus energy. This is them just gaining wisdom through something that they just went through and realizing that the only person that actually brought them happiness probably was you, collective. So this is what they're running towards, is the sun. Gemini, Taurus, Leo energy. This can be them or this can be you, take it how it resonates, right? But I kind of feel like wherever this is, they finally get it. They finally get that they couldn't see the potential of this connection, relationship, or whatever it is because they were too busy looking at something logically or looking at something from a monetary perspective where a narcissistic perspective was like, what do I get out of this, blah blah, whatever. When in reality they were looking for a material gain and there wasn't one. All the gains that they were getting were emotional, collective. But now they realize that all the gains that they were getting was emotional, and now it's something that they lack and don't have, and now they want to run towards it. There's a lot of major arcanas here, so this is going to happen whether you like it or not. This person coming back or this person coming into your life, but for a lot of you, it's definitely a reconciliation. Running back to somebody that you thought wasn't going to be able to give you the love that you needed and wanted. Or they're running back to you because they thought that they didn't have the ability to give you the things that you needed or wanted, collective. But now they understand that they do have the capacity or the ability to give it to you. They was just being to do the work, the Eight of Pentacles. Now they know they can do the work. They didn't think this before with this Virgo energy because of everything that was going on around them or the relationship that they were in or whatever was holding them back. The Empress energy. Now that they're growing, now that they're nurturing themselves, now that they're the Venus energy, the Libra, the Taurus. Now that they're taking care of self, now they finally see what they deserve. And now they're moving forward towards you. They're coming in. Cancer energy. Virgo, Taurus, Libra, the Queen of Pentacles, Capricorn. They finally see the value in whatever this connection relationship is. They couldn't see it before because they were so stuck in what they was in here. For some of you, revenge didn't bring you happiness, but letting go of the revenge is what allowed you to see the happiness in someone else. And that's the world. That new beginning. That new perspective, right? Which is really interesting. There's somebody moving forward from some type of relationship, some type of connection, something that was holding them back, kept them like imprisoned into something that didn't serve them, and you served them, and now they realize that's why they're coming back. For others of you, this is somebody from your past that's coming back simply because you have the tools and the emotions and the knowledge to be able to help them heal or ascend to a higher level of themselves. For others of you, so you have to be very careful here. For others of you, this is more about somebody who tried to get revenge and they couldn't. And now that they can, they're trying to come back and have you For some of you, the person thought that the revenge would be that you would come back crawling and running back to them after you left them. When in reality, the revenge is that they never ran back to you because of your narcissistic ways. So now you're trying to create revenge by making this person look bad, or meddling into their relationships, or talking to people about them, whatever the case may be, and it's not working. Because you are the one that's unhappy, and this revenge is not towards them, it's towards yourself. Collective. So what is the advice for this reading? Remember, it doesn't have to be romantic. It can be platonic with a family member or even a friend. The only thing that is real is love. Shift your focus back to love. That's what they're doing, is shifting their focus back to love. Which, look at this. 43, which is number 7, and then number 7. 7, 7. The bottom of the deck is talking about demonstrate love. Find out what is important to those you love and act on it. And I kind of feel like this is what they're about to do. The union of two hearts, a love connection that defies explanation, and this is why it's coming back. But look at how the Chariot is here, right? Because love endures. And look at how the Lion is in front of this ship. For Leo season, there's a lot of love that's going to happen. Because remember, love happens from the heart chakra, and Leos operate from the heart chakra. Love does not give up or lose faith. Love is hopeful and withstands every situation. And the reason why I'm telling you this is because some of you lost hope for this person. Some of you disconnected from this person. Some of you thought this was never going to happen. Some of you thought they would never get free. Some of you thought they would never see that you're their soulmate. And the only thing that is real is love. Shift your focus back to love. I'll read number 43, which is love endures. Love does not give up or lose faith. Love is hopeful and withstands every situation. No matter what is going on, love can endure all things. Collective. Take positive steps to help create the change that is necessary to get you through this. Release your fear and recognize that this love will last. Take a step back so you are better able to remember this truth. Love lasts. When differences arise, it is important to accept the person you are with has their own perspective. Learn to compromise. Avoid taking a hard stand when it is not necessary. Be aware of what you want in your relationships so things can return to a state of harmony. There are things beyond our control, but you can control how you feel. At times, it feels easier to walk away from a relationship, especially if it feels tedious or demanding. Look at what you have done when faced with challenges in your relationship. Do you give in to get through the conflict, or do you take a stand? Look at your past reactions and be willing to address any behaviors or aspects of yourself that are of no benefit to you. A young couple sit close to each other as the boat they are traveling on encounters turbulent seas. The lion at the mast of the ship represents the personal power. Turbulent water symbolizes high emotions, like I said in the beginning. Taking a minute to compose yourself, to reorganize, and your thoughts benefits everyone. You are asserting yourself in a loving manner. Make love the driving force. Return to this energy to support you through whatever is going on, or whatever spectrum or scale of love you are on, collective. I hope that this reading brought you some type of illumination and clarity to your soul. Remember, click on all the other links so you can get the other content that I have on other pages in the description box. I love you, collective, and I will see you next time. Bye, collective.